Hello and welcome back to my channel. So here to start this look off, I'm just applying the lightest foundation shade I have, and this is from Dinair's Neutralize and Camouflage line. It's the shade Vanilla, just to go ahead and even out my skin tone and kind of give me a decent base. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply Dinair FX shade White. You can use Glamour White, whatever white that you have on hand, and I'm just applying that all over the face like so. Don't worry about it being super like opaque or super flawless. This is a Joker look, so it does not have to be perfect. For the white, I did layer it up about 3 layers just for reference point. Alright, and now for the brows, I'm using Dinair Glamour shade Sangria, but any red will do the trick as long as it's nice and vibrant. And here I'm just manipulating a stencil to go ahead and get the size and shape that I need for this look. Then I'm going to go ahead and just lightly fill in the edges like so, just freehanding it. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other side like so, just filling it in and then sharpening out the edge on the bottom there. And then I am going to go ahead and just add some imperfections like so, just some dots and some pixels around the lower portion of the brow. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead and work on the nose area. So here I'm just creating a soft outline, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill it all in. Okay, so now that that's all filled in, I'm just going to go ahead and create a sharp outline, taking my time and doing nice smooth strokes to go ahead and create the outline for the mouth area. Slow and steady will give you that nice fine line. If you have trouble creating a fine line, feel free to use a stencil and just kind of manipulate it around to create the shape you need. Then I'm just going to work on filling in like so, just very carefully, and then sharpening and adding that smooth detail around the edges toward the end, like so. Okay, then I'm just going to go back and add a few imperfections just like so, and what I'm doing essentially is creating super hot spots so I can get that dripped effect. Like I said, this look is super easy because none of it has to be super perfect. It's a great last minute look. So I'm just doing the same, adding those little drip details to the brows as well. Okay, and then for the eyes, the triangles around the eyes, I'm just taking Dinair FX shade Turquoise. And as you can see, you can use a stencil edge to go ahead and create very sharp lines, or you can just freehand it and fill it in. On the other side, I decided to go ahead and just freehand it because I felt like it was faster, but definitely do whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, and then I'm doing the freehand for the lower portion. Just like so. I start off by creating the outline, and then I go back and fill in. Okay, and then now it's time to add some imperfections. So here I'm just pressing any stencil against my skin and pulling up, and that's going to lift up some of the pixels like so. That way it gives like a more distressed look. And then I'm going to take a dry Q-tip and just kind of add a little bit more distress. And then once all the distress is there, I want it to blend in, of course, so I'm just taking FX White one more time and airbrushing over all of the lines I created with a Q-tip. And then lastly, I'm just going to go ahead and take a Q-tip saturated with a little bit of my cellular water and just carve out the edges around the hairline.
I can